With beautiful beaches, awesome hikes, and great food, Oahu has something for everyone in your travel party. I've put together a list of our favorite things to do on the island, but if you're looking for a more comprehensive guide, I'll have our completely free 9-day itinerary linked in the description box below. Let's go ahead and get started with number 1, a sunset catamaran cruise. This is a great first day activity because it doesn't require a lot of energy. You can look for dolphins and whales while you watch your first Hawaiian sunset from the water. Number 2 is kayaking on the North Shore. So you can rent kayaks or stand-up paddleboards, whichever your preference, and then cruise down the Honolulu River, and you'll find so many turtles swimming or sunbathing next to you. It's really such a cool experience. Number 3 is a sunrise hike. So I recommend either Diamond Head or the Makapu'u Trail for this. I love a sunrise hike because you're getting out before the sun gets too hot and the trails get too crowded. Now with Diamond Head, you're gonna have the best view from the top, but the Makapu'u Trail is all oceanside, so you're going to have a beautiful view the entire trail, which is really nice. And you can look for whales down below. We actually saw some whales when we did this hike, and it was such a cool experience. Number 4 is a luau. So I wouldn't necessarily recommend this for every trip to Hawaii, but a luau is a great experience to try at least once. You'll get some traditional Hawaiian food, you'll see some traditional Hawaiian dances and hear some stories. There's 2 that I would recommend. One is the Toa Luau at Waimea Valley, or if you're staying at Disney's Aulani Resort, their luau is pretty great too. Number 5 is a waterfall hike. If you're looking for a waterfall you can actually swim under, I would recommend Waimea Valley for this. There's a short hike to the waterfall and you'll see some beautiful botanical gardens all along the way, and then it is a really great swim under the water. This is the same place as the Toa Luau, so this would be a great activity if you are wanting to go see the luau that evening. Number 6 is to spend at least one night at a resort. So Hawaii is expensive and resorts are even more expensive, but staying at least one night at an oceanside resort where you can rent a cabana and lounge at the beach for the day is well worth the extra cost. I would recommend, depending on your budget, a split stay, so maybe 3 to 5 days at a smaller hotel and then 3 to 5 days at a resort. Okay, let's get into food. So number 7 is trying the garlic shrimp and the shave ice on the North Shore. If you are going to the North Shore, be sure to stop in Haleiwa. The garlic shrimp is so fresh with lots of delicious garlic on top. And then the shave ice has a really snow-like texture that is just so refreshing on a hot day. Number 8 is to see the Ko'olua Mountains. Now there are several ways you can do this. You can go on a hike, you can go to a beach in that area. There's also Kualoa Ranch, which is a filming location for a lot of blockbuster movies. They have a number of tours you can do, including Jeep tours, ATVs, and horseback riding. And then my favorite option is to go to Haleiwa Joe's, the Haiku Gardens location. They have the most beautiful view of the mountain range, and you can have a delicious dinner with that beautiful backdrop. Number 9 is to check out a coffee farm. One of the many things Hawaii does really well is coffee. Visiting a coffee farm to see how the process works and getting one of the freshest cups of coffee you could have is a really fun and unique activity for any coffee lover. And then lastly, number 10 is to take a Circle Island tour with a local tour group. This is a great option if you are limited on time, you don't want to rent a vehicle, or you would just prefer a local's perspective. You can check off a number of things that I've mentioned on this list without worrying about driving or navigation. I love the tour company that we went with, and I'll leave their information in the description below. And that's everything. I hope that was helpful. If you're thinking about planning a trip to Oahu, or you're just curious about what Hawaii has to offer, it really is a special place that I highly recommend adding to your bucket list. Thanks for watching, everyone, and happy travels.